What is going on with SafeMoon's price, and should you be worried? Well, I'm going to give you my own opinion on this. Let me just start off by saying I'm not a financial advisor. Everything I'm sharing is my own opinion. It's my own research. And as always, I highly encourage you guys to go do additional research on this. SafeMoon's price over the last 24 hours is being documented as having dropped 43.64%. On paper, yes, that sounds absolutely horrid. Let's keep a couple things in mind first off, right? And I'm going to try and look at both the positive and the negatives on this. So the thing is, when you take a look at, say, for example, Bitcoin has suffered massive percentage drops as well. As far as over the course of a single day, 43.64%, something like this is much easier to have a percentage drop like that depending upon the actual total supply, and it also factors in the market capitalization, right? So if you got less players that are involved than the ones that make the moves, you got to factor in how much that their impact is really like having to the entire overall market space of what you're focusing on, right? So in this regard, what we're having happen right now is there's a series of large whales that are selling off. And it's largely due, we got to focus on like the obvious here. It's largely due because of the team members for SafeMoon that have announced that they're leaving. So for example, we have Hank yesterday. He announced that he has resigned or stepped down. I don't know if that one was a forced position or not, or if it was a decision on his own. Kind of sounds like it was probably his own decision for that. And then what we have just learned about today, I just posted another video talking a little bit more about this, but Jack, the COO, has stepped down. And I also give my thoughts on that. You guys can go check out the other video. It's a short video. And we also have a statement from John, the CEO, in regards to that as well. So yeah, that part does suck, and that obviously has an impact where people are like, hey, I don't know about the future of this project. Is this a rug pull? You know, all the standard FUD questions that go through people's minds. And so you got people that are selling off. You might also have some people to be like, I still believe in the project, but I'm going to sell off now because it looks like other people are selling off, and then I'll wait to see for a new good opportunity to come back in. I'm taking my profits right now before it gets any worse. Okay, so here's the thing. Look at this big red drop. This big red drop right here is from yesterday, and that was in regards primarily to the fact that Hank said that he was leaving. And what happened? Look at the line of green. People bought it back up. There's still tons of people out there that say, hey, yeah, I understand this sucks, but the price is really low right now. The wallet is right around the corner. And as I have said, I'm allowed access. I guess because I'm a social influencer, I'm really active in the Discord, and I'm lucky in that regard. So I'm in that little pool of people that have had the opportunity to go ahead and play around with the wallet, and I'm giving them feedback notes, testing the features out. I'm listening to what you guys are saying. I'm relaying that over there as well. And they are pumping out new updates on this wallet. So when it comes out, I think you guys are going to enjoy it. And so that's a tangible product that is in the works. We know that. I'm playing with it. Like, I'm living proof that there is a thing there. And whether or not you guys believe me or not, I made a video. I showed you guys the whole like walkthrough and everything. So we have that on the table. We have all the other things of what they're aiming for, the blockchain, the card, stuff like that. Those are all positive things. It's that kind of mentality that I think reinforces why people buy up this dip. So you have large whales that have big impacts, and when they sell, it splashes. And there's a rippling effect, right? But once that ripple starts to subside, the water becomes calm once again. I'm getting kind of metaphorical with this stuff. But am I worried with this? It's a little bit troublesome. But I've still got strong conviction, and I still believe heavily in the project. So let's take a look at some of these sells. We actually have, and this started right around 5:54 a.m. Pacific Standard Time. Amount sold 135.49 billion SafeMoon. This comes out to over $171,000. And that's after the transaction fee, by the way. And then we have some other ones here. So a manual liquidity transfer. Then we have an automated liquidity transfer, and I just want to clarify, when it's a manual liquidity transfer, the price actually is helped and it goes up. And an automated liquidity transfer, the price is actually hurt and it goes down. Then we also have another amount sold, 100.95 billion SafeMoon. They don't have anything left on their wallet there. We have 90 billion sold. They still have 40.2 billion SafeMoon. They didn't sell everything off there. Then we have a manual liquidity transfer. Then we have another whale sell right here. They sold off 90 billion, but they still have 402 billion SafeMoon. We have another individual. They sold 90 billion SafeMoon, but they still have 74.02 billion SafeMoon. I'm just going to read through these pretty quickly. Another one, 49.95 billion. Nothing left. 51.98 billion. Nothing left. 216.26 billion. They still have 10 billion after all of that. We have another one. This is manual liquidity transfer. We got another sell, 72.48 billion. They don't have anything left on their account. 61.12 billion, nothing left on their account. We have another one, 106.42 billion, but they still have another 106.42 billion. So they just cut it in half. We have another person that actually bought. They bought the dip, and they just bought over $100,000 worth. Almost on the dot, 100,000. But 85.17 billion, they extended their position to 309.81 billion SafeMoon. So that's a big boy player right there. Extended their position. So it's nice to see after all of this, it's like, oh, okay, cool. Somebody bought, right? So look, it's already starting on the uptrend, guys. This stuff happens. It's a common thing with companies. And if you don't think that it happens in the world of DeFi, go take a look at Binance. Do a little bit of research, look it up. There's an individual who was, I believe, the CEO, if I'm correct on this. I believe it was the CEO for Binance US. They stepped down only as of recently after working there for a couple months. Think about that. Binance, the biggest exchange for cryptocurrency. And imagine you get the opportunity to be a leader for that in the US sector. And you leave after a couple months. This stuff happens. It sucks that we have 2 people in 2 days. Yes, but it happens. Product is on the table virtually. Sorry, I'm playing with it, but it's right around the corner. You got to have strong conviction. Just think of this, guys. Look at the rest of the market. Bitcoin, Ethereum, they're still down over the last 24 hours. Cardano is down. Doge, XRP, BNB. This stuff also has an impact on SafeMoon and its price. The barrier of entry to get in the top 1,000 wallets is now less than 28 billion. You have a better opportunity now than ever before if you wanted to try and be a top position holder. And guess what? On the rise back up, all those reflections are going to fold over, and it's going to be exponential. Keep in mind what Warren Buffett says. He says, I will tell you how to become rich. Close the doors. Be fearful when others are greedy. Be greedy when others are fearful. Essentially what it means is buy the dip. This is not financial advice. I'm not a financial advisor. Everything I'm sharing, like I said, is my own opinion. It's my own research. It's going up, all right? Look, there's a lot of buy orders. You can see this all in real time happening right down below me. So you guys, let me know what you think in the comments down below. And if you guys want some free cryptocurrency, maybe you're freaking out about all this stuff, you want some free cryptocurrency or free stock, I got a link, or I've got links in the description down below, and feel free to subscribe. We're getting close to 10,000 subscribers. We'd love for you guys to be a part of the community. Don't forget to hit the thumbs up like button because it does help us out with the YouTube search algorithm, and feel free to share this video on social media. Thank you guys so much, and I will see you in the next episode.